Hello everybody and welcome to another day here on Texas Filipino channel, and we're ready to make it more over on Filipino and less on the Texas. Boy, you know, time's counting down. I know it's still 2 months away, but that time will blow by fast. It rained here. It is a blessing for real. Well, it being a rainy day, Mel and I are focusing on the inside. Let me show you. Putting down floor tiles again. We didn't work on it yesterday. We skipped because we went and got that old shot in the arm. But we're back at it again today. So got another batch of mortar mixed up right now. Bucket, knee pads. I just use this here to kind of clean stuff in a little bit and I'll throw stuff in if it needs a soak like my tools. But we have got it going on here. Got some tiles laid out and ready. Really nice to be getting down in here. A little premature because we're not finished in here yet, but we got to do what we got to do because the clock is ticking on us. And Mike's clock's ticking because he's trying to get his house on the market. So it'll all work out. Want to know? Just curious. My blood pressure's doing great. I think that spike was a fluke. I'm not in just super low blood pressure yet, but I'm nothing like I was. I think a whole combination of things brought that up at one time. And this is why I'm Cool Hand Luke, and I don't do drastic measures like call an auction house to sell all of my stuff. That's crazy. That is crazy. Here, let me give you 30% of everything I own, or 35, you know. That's crazy. I got the second shot of the Pfizer yesterday. Mel and I both did. And I felt a little tired yesterday. That's one of the reasons no towels got done yesterday. It did make me feel tired. She said it didn't make her feel tired, but I really think it did a little bit. Melinda, she'll BS me sometimes. She always in denial. But I watched my blood pressure and there was no change at all. None at all. After the shot, hours after the shot, today after the shot, no change. That's all. Looking great. Appreciate all your concern. And this cowboy is still rocking on strong. Melinda here, she went out and picked all her green tomatoes. She says she wants to let them ripen here. Weather's changing, and I don't know. Maybe you picked them a little premature. I don't know.
I don't know. Do you see that one? That color it turns like that. It's gonna be turn to red, you know.
Well, vine ripe's definitely better ripen on the vine, but
yeah. Well, I'm just gonna trying to pick that one before chicken or
something gets it.
something.
Is that what happened here? Chicken done pecked this one, huh? That one's probably no good then, you think?
Mm-hmm.
It looks nice though. It's nice that we're getting tomatoes at the end of October.
Yeah, they're still blooming.
Yeah, there's still young ones growing on there. She's asked us some way that we could try to transfer that inside. Yeah, Mel, she's always growing little things. What you got right here, Mel?
Rosemary.
Rosemary.
Yeah, rosemary.
And this is mint right here.
Yes, yeah.
Spearmint or mint?
Spearmint.
Spearmint.
Yes. Yeah.
So you were trying to get this one going. You were going to plant more outside again later if you could.
Yes, yeah, if there's a lot. But the reason I keep this one here, you know, like at the same time I have indoor plants, you know, and I can if I need something like spice or whatever herbs.
Just pick it right off of it.
Just pick it up.
It's nice. Every time that you even brush against it, you can smell it in the air.
Yep.
That's really nice too.
Basil, you know, I love those growing herbs.
We got basil right outside the door. I can smell when she picks some, even walks through the house with it. You can smell it just walking by it outside. It's very nice. Very nice. Got a wild animal yesterday and skinned it. I'll tell about that in another video. Well, that's what's happening here at the farm with James and Mel and Texas Filipino. But we are missing the family over there.
Yes, I know we have not really a lot of concept recently here, but I know that you guys still there and support with us. And,
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I know y'all rather see Philippine content. We'd rather be making Philippine content. But this is part of our journey to get back over and have a long life over in the Philippines. That's what we feel, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. And we're trying to get the situation the way we want it. We want to have income from these rentals right here on the farm. That house we moved there. That house we already have there. Our house over here Mike's moving into. You know, we want to have those rentals like that. Um, Good people, not wild random people off the street or anything like that. And that's a nice residual income while we're over in the Philippines. And if we keep the houses in pretty good shape, don't let the repairs get all behind, they will be good for the stretch of times that we're gone. And of course, anytime that we do travel back to US and we still have these houses, we're probably going to have to work when we're in the US. That's just going to be the way it is, because that's a source of income and you can't just expect it to take care of itself 100%. Now, talking about that real quick before I get back down here on the floor and start spreading out this mortar. It needs to set for a few minutes anyway before you start putting it down. People talk about, oh, you can get a real estate company or a rental management company and all to manage your houses and rental and all that. You know, that won't work for us. It won't work for us. That's okay. You got some like 3-4 bedroom brick house up in a suburban neighborhood or whatever, you know, and really nice late model home or something like that. But it won't work for us. You know what they'll do? I have friends that's already done that. I've got a lot of friends that's got many rentals, some of them as many as 80, 90 rentals, and some as many as just, 5 or 6. And what happens with those property management companies is that they're going to come in, they're going to inspect the property, and before they even make a deal, they're going to make you fix all kinds of things the way they want it. And then, not all of them, but most of them. And then they're going to set up, of course, they're going to get a fee out of it and for managing it and all that. But every time something breaks, they're going to call Joe Blow plumbing service or air conditioning service, and something you could have got done for $700, they're going to pay $3,500, no joke, and they're going to deduct that out of your rent, and you're going to say, where's all my money at? Well, every time you turn around, they're going to be calling somebody to do all these things. And end of the day, you don't have no money left over. And they made their money. But you didn't make your money. That's the reason they're in the business, to do that. So it'd be all right if you got a late model home or something like that. But like on these mobile homes or my old house that's been here for years that I built and all that, it's no bueno. We manage this. We've been doing this for years already. I've been doing this with rentals going on long before I even knew Melinda. Long before. It's not a new game. The problem was during COVID. That was the problem. And another problem is that Patrick rented that house out and kind of pushed that on me. I did not want it rented out. We wanted it vacant, so when we returned back from the Philippines, we could sell it. So there was a little hiccup there in the road, but it doesn't mean it's the end of the road. And it's good income. It is good. Now you need some knee pads. I may have some blue ones here. You want me to go get them?
Why do you have?
I believe so. I can look and see if they're still here. I don't know. I might send them to the Philippines. I got my other ones over here if you want to use them while I'm not using them.
I'm okay right now. I'm using another waste.
Well, I just got up from being down there tiling more of this floor again. We took a break for a little bit, went and checked the cows, rode around the field for a second. Just make sure they're all okay after the rains last night. Sometimes they will get to searching for dry grass, and I don't want them to decide to go through a fence into a neighbor's or something. Across the road over, I got a few fences that are needing replaced, and well, that's just the way it is. All along the road there at one spot, cars have ran off the road and run through the fences and ran over my corner post, cutting the corner too tight down here and turning the corner into a curve right with my property. Yeah, it's a T and it's becoming a curve. Took out a big old bow dart post here not long ago, right on the corner. Anyway, they were all good. They were all happy and just laying and chewing their cud and just chilling like they had no worries in the world. And that was good. These tiles are made right over here in Dallas, Texas. Made in the USA. That is pretty cool. I saw that on the box. I didn't know it when I originally bought them. I didn't know there was a company still in Dallas making tiles. And there's some good quality tiles too now. Yep, I'm proud that I got those. Made in the USA right here in Dallas, Texas. Check it out right there. If y'all want to look them up and find some other tiles they have or something for your project, there they are right there. And that's on this side of Dallas towards us, not even that far from here where they're manufactured. Made in the USA, Dallas, Texas. Pretty darn cool. Nice tiles, beautiful. Well, Miss Mel has got that cleaned up, so we'll wet the concrete down. What we do is we take a sponge and we moisten all the concrete and let the moisture soak in ahead of where we're laying the tiles. We don't just throw a mortar bed right down on top of really dry concrete. And that really helps out. It slows the curing process a little bit, gives it a better bond. And another thing, you got a layer of dust and stuff on the floor, you know. When you're sponging that up, putting that water and sponging it up, you're clearing off that layer of dust, which once again helps you get a better bond.